Welcome to the Commercial Kitchen Chronicles, the original food service equipment repair podcast built by technicians for technicians. Whether you're on the front lines of repair, keeping the kitchen running smoothly, or just passionate about the food service repair industry, this podcast is your go-to source for expert insight, tech tips, and real stories from the field. Everything said on the Commercial Kitchen Chronicles comes straight from the hosts and guests and does not represent the views of their employers, companies, or partners. We're here to share real stories, real experiences, and real opinions. Take it as insight, not as official policy. What is going on, everybody? We got Rich in an elevator at a hotel. I don't know if he's going to make it or not.
We'll find out.
We got Jason back. We got Rich back. I'm excited for this, man. I'm not going to lie. 200. I didn't think I was going to make it to 50. I didn't think I was going to get to 25, honestly. And here 200 later, we're having some fun and just catching up with two of my brothers here. I consider them brothers. They mean a lot to me. I call them my angels. I won't tell you which one's the bad angel and which one's the good angel. You can probably
Jason's the bad one.
Jason's the bad one.
Jason's the bad one.
But I'm excited for this, man. It's been a wild ride. It's been a fun ride, ups and downs, job changes for you guys. Rich started a freaking look at there.
That's my youngest son right there.
He must get his looks from his mom.
Oh. I'm gonna see you at NAFM. Remember that.
But it's been a blast, man. 200. I think it may be actually over 200, but I've had to delete a couple for some. Not for me. So I'm not sure, but I counted, and this is 200. But
let's call it 200.
It's 200. We'll call it whatever we want. It's 1,000. You can't assume the number of this podcast. So, but it's been fun, man. So what's new with you guys? I'll let Jason go first because Rich is I don't know what he's doing.
Nobody wants to see your peepa. Pat, that's Puerto Rican for belly.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. People don't mean
he
nothing
thought it was
else.
something else.
Yeah. Let me clarify the bilingualness here. I tell people bilingual is not on my resume for a reason.
That's funny.
No, I'm doing pretty well, man. Thanks for asking. I know I haven't been on for a hot minute. I've been opening restaurants, doing projects, training, just still drinking out of a fire hydrant, but finding my stride in what I'm doing. I'm really excited. Got a lot of things on the horizon. I'm working on pilot programs. Got a lot of support from my team that I work with, my career family. So it's been pretty exciting, pretty good, moving the needle, making a difference in the industry. And I'm looking forward a few months here. I'll probably be a little bit more comfortable to be on here a little bit more often than I normally am.
Nobody believes you.
I don't care. They'll get over it. I already got over it 5 minutes ago. No, but no, I you know me, man. I like to have my ducks in a row. You know, keep it above board and stuff.
Right.
Yeah, people ask all the time, where you guys are at, and I tell them, I was like, man, Jason took a new job. He's trying to build something. He's trying to put something together. He's trying to see something through to what he's envisioned. And when Jason gets in that mode, that's what Jason's focused on. He's got some family things he's dealing, he's taking care of. He's got wonderful children out there. He's probably enjoying that Florida weather in the pool, drinking cervezas probably.
Now you can't see me.
So but I always tell everybody,
we're doing the Weller tonight.
Weller, it blurred it out. I didn't like it. That's funny.
The antique?
It blurred it out. I got Blanton.
I don't know. Maybe it did that on purpose.
I got Blanton's. I haven't drank in a while. So I figured, and this isn't peer pressure. I figured I'd just do it anyways, just as a way to chill tonight and relax. But I appreciate you guys coming on tonight. I appreciate you guys being here all these This has been 4 years. You guys probably been involved for at least 3.5.
Dang, really? That long?
Yeah, it's been a long time. Rich is like, why am I still here?
I don't know, because when I'm
trying to figure out why Jason still puts up with me.
It keeps. It's healthy. I think it's healthy.
It's a Puerto Rican bond.
Yeah, man. Can't live with them. Can't kill them. Speaking of NAFM, I mean, that's where I first ran into you, Pat. Mm-hmm. That's where we first finally met in person, and and we talked about the show and everything and whatnot. So I think this NAFM coming next year will be 4 years, right? It's biannual or every 2 years.
Yep, it's biannual every 2 years. I'm looking forward to it because it's finally going to be a trade show that's not in a cold environment. So Rich will come.
Yeah. Orlando. He's just coming because he's got family here.
So
probably didn't have to pay for a hotel.
Rich is a Florida boy. He lives in South Carolina and it gets too cold for him there. So
it really does. Yes,
I see him.
Serves him right. Crumpus.
Was it February or March? I seen you. You had like a big heavy pea coat on and stuff. I'm walking
it was freezing, bro. You tried to kill me. I was walking to all the restaurants and all that bull crap. You tried to kill me, bro.
I guess he won't be in Chicago this next year for AHR.
Probably not.
Pendejo.
So shout out to Johnny Vasquez, longtime listener, great all around dude. I see him at all the trade shows. This guy set over some Bose Quiet Comfort headphones. I really debated on just keeping them for myself for the gym, but I couldn't be one of those guys. So shout out to Johnny for sending those headphones over. Those things are pretty slick, man. So there is a giveaway. It's going to be tied to this 200th episode. I'm not going to do the main giveaway tonight. I am going to give away a swag pack from my friends over at Coal Pack. If you guys don't know Coal Pack, they make walk-in coolers. Jay Maiden is an absolute saint of a man, a veteran. He loves what he does. He's got some actually pretty good content on social media where he calls out some crappy installs because he takes pride in Coal Pack and what it stands for. And if you install his crap like crap, he's gonna call you out. Ain't that right, Rich? I'm not saying Rich is
as he should.
So he's never called me out, but yeah, I guess I don't install his stuff like crap.
So, but it's got some Coal Pack stuff in it. It's got some Caisson stuff. If you guys don't know what Caisson is, they make refrigeration hardware, hinges, latches, lights, all the accessory stuff. Yeah, closers, all accessory stuff that goes into the walk-in. They've got some really cool swag they sent over. So they sent some duplicates over. So I'm gonna pick one person tonight and give that away. I'll get that shipped out in the next couple of days. But then the big giveaway will be later this week. And I got more stuff coming. Refrigeration technology sending more stuff. Got the Ambrose Precision Torch Kit, the headphones, all kinds of swag from different companies. There's a Inficon leak detector and a UEI temp probe from TrueTech Tools.
Nice.
There's a UEI sent over their EPC, the black one, the 250th anniversary one of America. So they sent that over.
How do I enter?
You can't do it.
You're past that. You're past getting anything for free, man.
So there's a lot of cool stuff out there to give away. But I mean, I just wanted to show my appreciation to the people that support us. We got our regulars in here: Matt and Megan, Panda, Pat Nasty, Mike B, Brian, Johnny Vasquez, Brent Hall. I mean, there's all kinds of people. Quentin's in here. I don't know, man. I don't know what to say, dude. I'm just rambling on, sound like an idiot, but 200 episodes. I'm just stoked for this. I just talked to Kraft for an hour and a half, and now I'm in here just looking like a fool. But it is what it is.
I'm gonna be not too far from Quentin this weekend.
But
I won't have time to meet up. But I'll be in Lynchburg, Virginia, moving my son, who's graduating from basic, into his dorm for Liberty University.
Thank him for his service.
Yes, thanks for your service. Which son is this?
That's Jay. He's the second oldest.
Nice.
How many you got again? 2 or 3?
I got 4 kids, but I got 3 boys.
Ah, what a blessing.
And then the spoiled little girl laying on the hotel bed over there. She can hear me.
Spoiled. That's what daughters are supposed to be, man. Boys are piss and vinegar, and daughters are
attitude.
Yeah.
Attitude and emotions.
Dude, me and my daughter didn't agree for like 10 years. Like, I looked at her and I got a dirty look. I could smile at her and get the finger. I mean, I don't know what was going on, but one day like the switch just flipped and like we're friends now. I'm like, cool. I like this.
That's cool.
We're all cool parents when they get older.
Yeah, or when they need their air conditioning fixed.
That'll do it every time, I bet.
Yeah, sweet. Thanks, Tim. Quint says he'll give you a hand. He has 3 kids to provide child labor, help you move in if you need it.
Yeah, free labor.
So you got to have boys so they can come work for you. Ain't that right, Rich?
Yeah, basically. That's kind of how it's working out.
Both my boys, we are up to 5 technicians, 23 and under right now, and it's freaking amazing.
Yeah,
I love it.
That's great. Yeah, that's really good.
How about piss and vinegar?
Yeah, dude, it's fun. And I was talking about my journey into getting healthy and changing things in my life, and I've got a newfound like passion for like training and everything else. Like I've gone through a lot the last few months. I've put some of it online, and nothing major, just like me just trying to be a better person. And it's funny because I have one of the new trainees with me, and one of my other trainees, he's on his own now, but like he came and helped us, and I was like, he see me joking around with the new guy, and he's like, where was this at when I was with you? I was like, I wasn't on drugs then, dude. I'm sorry.
This is a medically induced sense of humor.
Well, and it's nothing major. Just blood pressure medicine and testosterone does the body good, I guess.
Yeah.
So no. So, Rich, how's business going down there? Are you going to be okay being away for the weekend?
Right. You up to 10 texts yet?
I wish I was up to 10 texts. I think I wish, because this crap has been yeah, I'm still here. That's how it's been. No, I mean, I still want to grow. Hopefully, I'm hoping to have, at least by the end of next year, at least 3 more texts. That's the goal. So
nice. Were you on the episode of Troy Duff? He's the guy who used to work for Hobart, now does his own thing, Chef's Choice on TikTok and LinkedIn.
I think I was. Yeah. I follow him. I think I was on the episode though.
Yeah, he's been doing a bunch of TikToks with his son over the summer. So these guys, like, I think he's probably 10 or 12 years old. He's got him in there figuring out thermopiles and stuff, and got him working on stuff. Nice. It's cool to see. But he just made a post today talking about he wants two techs by 2027. Like, he's out shopping for vans.
That's good, because wasn't he, like, when he was on the show, wasn't he saying he really didn't want to hire and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, and you know how it is. Like, he's like, okay, I can manage it myself. And then there comes a point, like, I can't manage this myself.
It's like, no, you can't. Yeah.
You always have that aspiration. I just want to be me. I just want to take care of me. And the next thing you know, it's like, I can't do this anymore. Like, I'm getting too busy.
Every hire I've made has been that we were at the point that if we don't hire, business is going to crash. Even the office person that I recently hired was like, if we don't bring this person on, we are so screwed. It was like a bigger risk to not hire them than to actually hire them.
Yeah. So we got Jay Maiden in the chat. What's going on, Jay? We just talked about giving away some Colepack swag. I appreciate you sending that over. Some of the best swag in the game at Colepack. Solenoid magnets, screwdrivers. I think there's some wrenches. There's all kinds of stuff in that bag, man.
Jay sends out good stuff.
Jay, thanks, Jay. Jay helped out with Sefesa at the Top Tech Throwdown. He sent some stuff over. He actually came in and judged, so I got to hang out with Jay a little bit a couple weeks ago. Talking about the last year or so, what's going on, that has been a huge undertaking for myself and everybody involved in Sefesa, that Top Tech Throwdown. It was really cool to see it come to fruition, see it happen all the regionals, and then the finals, earlier this month in South Carolina was just a blast. We brought in manufacturers to judge the equipment. So, we had a Frymaster fryer that had some issues. We had Rich Griffin from Frymaster there. We had Jay doing a walk-in system. We had we had Cleveland there. We had Middleby there on an oven. It was cool to do and cool to see. And I look forward to next year making it bigger and better. And Rich, you better get one of your techs in there, dude.
Man, I wish I would have got Todd in there for this past one. He probably would have smoked everybody.
Dude, it was a wild competition, man. It was fun. I judged the brazing part, so mine really wasn't like, I had no influence. Like, either you did it or you didn't, and it pressurized. You know what I mean? That's how we judged it. How far you got, and if you completed it, did it hold pressure? That's pretty much how it went down.
Like, not how pretty it looked or anything.
No, I mean, but guys were trying to make it look good, decent. But like you had 45 minutes, dude. You had to do quite a bit. You had to cut the tubing, you had to bend the tubing, you had to swedge, you had to do it all. Like, it was a bunch of stuff. We had a solenoid, not solenoid, but a TXV in there. We had just got the body, and you had to keep it cool. And I'm standing over your shoulder with a laser thermometering the body of that TXV. And if it got above 250, you failed that part of it. Because we looked up the spec. Okay, like, what temperature is the TXV rated at? Do not get hotter than. It's like 250 degrees. Okay, so we tried finding like little stickers you could just stick on there. If it got above 250, they'd change color. But I ended up just having to stand over with a laser pointer. And the bad thing is, once they see me with the laser pointer, they know what I'm doing.
Mhm.
So like I gotta try to hide the laser pointers, people don't see it, and then like wait till they get the thing hot and then like nail them. But it was fun. So
Is that
Sounds
annual?
like a good time.
yeah, it's gonna be a yearly thing. I think next year they're trying to get like a box truck. It's gonna be it's like going to travel across the country in a box
Oh,
truck.
that would make so much sense, to be honest with you. Some sort of bus or something like that.
Yeah, so they're gonna get a
Snap-on
box
truck.
They're trying to get like someone to sponsor it and they can put the stuff on the side. And what they're gonna do is like it's gonna follow the regionals again, but they structured it so it's like a circle or like a straight path back. Last year it was like we were down at Whaley in South Carolina first, and then it went out west and it came back to Indianapolis. So we're trying to like, okay, can we have someone drive from Indianapolis to let's say Pennsylvania for it, and just like, okay, call up somebody, a service company in Pennsylvania, like, hey Clark, can we keep this truck at your warehouse or in your warehouse for a month till our next one? Like, yeah, sure. And we do that. So it just make it a little easier because we were shipping it there and then back to headquarters, back to somewhere else, back to headquarters.
So how did that come about? That because I didn't track it because I've been so busy, but I did see some of it. So what was the inception of that, and where do you think it's going?
They brought it up a couple times and really just
is this a Ben Pool thing or who does this?
No, I mean, this is all Cefesa. It's all Cefesa.
Oh, Cefesa has the top tech, and then okay.
So it was all Cefesa. So they talked about doing it a couple times, and they brought it back up, and we just had a working group. Myself, Paul Paputis from Duffy's, Josh Whited from ICU Mechanical, another local guy up here. Derek Kuziski from Cold Side Heroes.
Well, if Cefesa's doing it, they should slap a truck together, a van or something, and drive.
Yeah,
that would pay dividends. Hit up some tech colleges, tech schools.
Oh yeah, that would.
There's a lot of opportunity there, man. Bring it to the people.
There was a lot of sponsors that sponsored this, the tools and the giveaways, and then help support some of the things. So Parts Town Service, Limited Service Group, several other people. The finals were actually sponsored by All Points. They stepped up big time and like got the whole sponsor package for the finals. So it was really cool to see, dude. We had a legit film crew of like 7 people there filming video, taking pictures. Like this is going to be a full-fledged thing that's going to come out at conference here next month. And it's going to be cool to see those little videos they put out ahead of time. I shared about, us sitting around a table talking about the competitors was the same company. And they filmed so much stuff, interviews with the contestants, the winners. Try to get both the winners.
This is going to be legit though.
Oh, it's legit.
That's nice.
It was a huge undertaking. It was cool. It was expensive, but it's all about highlighting our technicians and what we do, man. And that's why I wanted to be involved in it. That's my passion. I love this industry, dude. Like I could talk about this all day long about why I love this and why I do what I do, but it's changed my life. It gave me a reason to want to pursue something and chase something. And you make good movie. Make good money. Sorry, Jade Maiden said it should be a movie. You can make good money at it. It's like everything else in life. You get out what you put into it. You can be you can just be a so-so tech and make decent money, or you can be the best tech you can want to be and want to learn everything, and you can make a lot more money. So it is what it is.
Yeah, I know plenty of people pushing 200 a year doing this type of work.
Oh yeah, easy, dude. Like, dude. Walmart has an ad. Walmart for hot side guys, $63 an hour, dude.
Is that actual dollars?
Yes, that was $63 because they're getting into restaurants, dude. They've got accounts. They're in Panda. They got some other places, and I don't know how they're making money because they're like right at $100 an hour, dude. And they're talking about paying guys $63 an hour. I'm like, how are you making money? Like,
self checkout, and I give myself 5 stars every time.
What they're probably going to do is, get as many people, get as many techs as they can, hurt everybody else, and then jack up their rates because they'll be the biggest game in town.
Yeah.
Everyone's got to hustle.
Yeah, it's just wild to see. I seen that dollar amount, and it said like 36 to 63, and I was like, "What in the world?" I'm like, "How?" Like that's a swath there, buddy.
Yeah,
I ain't knocking it.
I got a guy that's been asking me. It's around $100 an hour. You reach back out to this guy. I got to be frugal, man. I'm scrappy with what I do, man. I'm here to save money for my people.
And this is where Jason is officially disowned from the podcast.
Hey, they're not private equity and stuff.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
I love me some evil empire.
Oh, Walmart. I don't know. I forget the name. They got a different name, but it's Walmart.
Yeah, it's City.
Yeah,
It's City is what it is. They grabbed up City, they made him in-house, and now they repackaged it into something else. I honestly, we all shop at Walmart when you're going to the beach and whatnot. I mean, I don't buy my meats there, but I honestly, I don't know. I mean, why would I have a Walmart? I don't see a technician with a Walmart patch on them in my restaurant or something like that. It just is kind of weird.
I'm not gonna lie
about it. Don't make me feel icky, you know.
Every time I go on vacation, as soon as I check in, the first place I go is Walmart.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I don't go to Walmart
unless you're somewhere they don't have.
But I don't go to Walmart.
Dude, we don't go to the grocery store anymore, dude. I'm like, I come home, there's like groceries on the porch. I'm like, well, how does this happen? Like,
can I ask Jay a question here?
Sure.
No, let me not.
Oh, wait, right here. Look.
Yeah, I'm going to ask him about this. So who, what's the man? We should just have him jump on the show. Is it just for entry level, Jay? We can't make him answer all these questions via text. I don't know. We'll have to I don't know, maybe sidebar it. But
the question is, can I run your tech support while running my business?
Jesse, I need to go pick up some Argentinian beef at Walmart.
Ooh.
That's rough. That is rough.
My legal beagle ears perked up.
Target better than Walmart. I got to tell you, that's my first call tomorrow.
It's called Target.
Target. That's what I was saying.
Nasty.
Target. I got a unnamed combi oven I got to work on in the morning. They said, "What time are you going to get there?" And I said, "Don't tell them a time because I don't know how late I'm going to be up tonight." Jay said, "Absolutely not. You can't." So I think it's one or the other. You can't do both. It's a conflict of interest, is what Jay said. So, conflict of interest. Oh, it's not a remote position. He needs someone out there in you got to live in West Central.
Yeah. So yeah, that okay. If anything, I want to know where is the region these people have to live, Jay? Drop the city or the region. That's what I'm curious about because if you guys are hiring down here, I know some young bucks.
West Central Tennessee. I forget the actual name of the city. I know it's West Central.
West Central. Okay.
So nice.
So let's talk about the events coming up.
So next year, coming up.
Well, what we got this year? You guys got Safessa, right? I can't make this one. It's too quick. It's too soon.
I got Safessa coming up, and that's expensive. Parsons, Tennessee. There you go. Safessa's coming up at the end of September, so it goes through I think like the 27th through the 30th of September. It is in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. So it's a beautiful resort there. I am actually going to be there recording.
Oh,
so
nice.
It's a joint venture project between Commercial Kitchen Chronicles and Safessa, and we get a studio set up. I don't have to do anything. I was like, do I need to bring lights? Do I need to bring microphones? She's like, do I need to bring cameras? She's like, no, the people that recorded and did everything for the Top Deck Throwdown is setting everything up. They're like, do you want a table? Do you want chairs? What do you want? And I was like, I don't know. They're like, do you want handheld mics? Do you want mics on stands? I was like, I don't know. He's like, I'll just bring everything. I was like, sounds good to me, dude. So I'm excited for that. So they've got a list of people they want me to interview, like some board members. And it's going to be like 5-10 minute things, which, some of these people is going to turn into a half-hour ordeal, if not longer.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be some scheduled times between some learning sessions and some other stuff. So I'm excited for that. It'll be cool. It'll be a lot of good exposure for the industry, a lot of good exposure for everything we do. So, but that's in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin, and that's it for this year that I'm aware of. And then January, man, it starts up hot and heavy. It's a busy year for the food service world. We have AHR. So Jason and I will be at the HVAC Tactical Awards. It's at the Radisson Blue, I think, and the Sunday night before the show. So we'll be there. Make sure you go on HVAC Tactical and nominate your favorite influencers, podcasters, tradespeople for a tactical award. Wink, wink, nod, nod. So make sure you do that while you can. And then we'll be at AHR for 3 days. I've got 3 shows booked. I just do one a day. We're out there up at 10 o'clock, 10 a.m. And then we'll do booth appearances, run around, go to after parties, events.
Hang out with Matt and Megan, our favorite people.
Yes, Matt and Megan, definitely. Yeah, and then HR's over. I think like 2 weeks later, a week later, it's right to NAFM in Orlando. So that gets back to our roots in the food service repair world. That's a big show for us.
Don't forget to bring me to AHR.
Yeah, you're not going.
Jason forgot me last time.
Oh yeah, hey, I registered you.
I should just order those again because I can't find them. My wife says she swears they're packed around here somewhere. So they must have disappeared.
We're going to have to get them.
And they're like 20 pounds heavier than you are now. So, I got a little bit sleeker.
That's funny. And then NAFM, so what is that? North American Food Equipment Manufacturers Association, I believe.
I can't wait for that one. That's in my backyard. I'm bringing chefs with me. I got a bunch of people lined up, man. That's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, Orlando is always fun. I love that city. I love that area. I always try to stay. There's a condo resort place right by there I always try to stay at. And my wife goes with me. She travels with me everywhere. God bless her heart. I don't know why she wants to spend her vacations with me at trade shows, but she'll go and hang out by the pool, and then I'll be at the show during the day, and we'll do stuff at night. There's always events. But
you're gonna send me a link to where you're staying at, right?
I haven't even booked it yet. I need to get on that. I need to do that this week.
Wait, how big is it going to be? Enough room for everybody? Or
I'll probably get one big enough for everybody.
Adjacent.
I'll get one big enough for everybody. Is the missus going to come for a couple days or one day or for NAFM?
And NAFM? Yeah, I like to think so. Yeah, she's
my wife will be there.
Yeah.
My
rule is at 9 p.m. everything lights got to go out. I can't. No noise, no lights after 9 p.m. What? I was cranky in Vegas after 9. I mean, because we actually 9 o'clock there was midnight.
Yeah,
I was tripping. I was just like,
Vegas plays, dude. Well, that's why when I go to Vegas, I go like 2 days early, like just so I can adjust.
Yeah,
because people fly in the same day as tactical awards. I'm like, you are insane, dude.
That's
nuts.
psychotic.
I hate going anywhere same day of the event. Like
everything hits harder when you're a few hours off.
Vegas hits harder regardless. I'm still trying to financially recover from that. So, but NAFM will be fun time in Orlando. It's all food equipment. If you're in the food equipment repair industry, check it out. NAFM's generally a bigger crowd. Generally, there's more service people there. So if you're trying to get in some service companies, go there, introduce yourselves to some service people. You can see all the latest, greatest, newest equipment. Then I think I have another one. I get in February. I have WET, which is wastewater equipment. I don't know. It's a plumber's. It's not even a plumber's. Well, plumbers are there, but it's mainly like sewers and drain cleaning and stuff. And I go hang out with Rigid. It's in Indy, so that's why I always go. It's close.
I need some ideas for some creative like marketing material to bring to NAFM.
Oh boy!
I was tagging along with somebody at NRA that was handing out some stuff, but I can't remember what he was handing out. But I was stickers. Like, damn.
You have stickers. You got on the rock stickers?
Yeah, I got stickers.
I need some do good work headbands or wristbands, sweatbands. I'm serious.
I like it. I need a hat. I was giving Troy Duff a hard time. I was like, hey, I need one of your hats or a shirt. He says he's gonna send me a hat and shirt. So if you own a service company or work for a service company and you send me your hat or shirt, I will wear it on the show. I may work for a certain company, but I will show support for other people's out there.
That's cool.
I mean, it is what it is. I got to support the industry. I support people who support me. So if you send me anything with your company branded stuff, no, don't you even. Is that the one I want?
What's that one?
His work, the fresh. Oh, okay. Okay. You can wear that.
HVAC Uncensored.
Gil KB. No, his hat for his work. Viper. He's like just swapping them out. He's just got a pile of hats.
I do have a pile of hats.
No,
you have a hat for your work?
No. Yeah, in my truck. They say fresh. Actually, I wore it to the HVAC Tactical Awards. I had my work hat on.
Did it say is it the vehicle that has the fresh AF on it or whatever?
Yeah. So the company I work for is Fresh Kitchen. amazing, delicious bowls, all fresh. But yeah, they like the play on words. Fresh Kitchen, FK is, fresh at FK, and very cool company I work for.
Can we talk about that a little bit?
No.
We already got too much out of it. We already crossed the line.
Yeah. I already said more about my job than I have this in the whole year. Okay, that's enough.
I just like their marketing. Like, these people got it figured out
their
as far as marketing. It's great.
No, I'm just talking about. I'm not gonna say it, but when I
you're not. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll leave it at that.
Está bien. Olvídate eso. Gracias.
No, that was one of my favorite text messages. I'm never gonna forget that. I'm gonna be old and crazy, and I'm gonna be like, "You remember that time, Jason?"
Jay, I'll get a hold of you on shirt size. I'll send you a message later tonight or tomorrow, buddy. I appreciate it. Jay's just sending up the swag. Try getting Frymaster. Garland. So that's something I tossed around this idea about being a consultant, like on the side, like for equipment. Like if someone's coming out with something new, like, hey, like a serviceability consultant or a reliability consultant, go in there and look at stuff. And Garland sent stuff to my shop. So they sent an oven. I can't talk about the oven. And they sent a part. And I tore this thing apart. Like, I picked it apart. Like, you can't do this. You can't do that. Why are you guys doing it like this? Like, this probe is going to take me 2 hours to change. If you do it like this, it'll take me 2 minutes to change. And, like, so I tore this thing apart and just, like, scrutinized it. And, like, he was writing notes down. I was like, you got room on your phone? He's like, yeah. I was like, let's just make a video, dude. I was like, if I had known we were doing this, I would have brought my own cameras and microphones and I could have just went to town. So, we tore this oven apart, dude. And I'm like, dude, I could do this on the side. Like, I could make some change on the side doing this. It was pretty cool to do. But this guy actually
consult. For sure. You definitely can consult, man.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
So it was actually Tony Reed. So if you guys don't know Tony Reed, he's worked for a lot of different companies. He worked for a service company. He worked for Pitco. He's done a lot of different stuff, but he's now a service director, I think, for Garland. And he was actually the one, if you've worked on Pitco fryers that have the brass flare fittings, he designed that. Like, that was his whole thing, was like, they wanted that fryer to be like 15 minutes. You could change any component. And back when it was made in the early 2000s, you could literally change any component on that fryer in 15 minutes besides the fry pot. So he was the one
that was genius.
He was the one that came up with those flare fittings.
That should have never been lost. That's a great concept.
Yeah. And so back then, that valve actually came assembled with the actual heat shield on the back. And since then, they've decided that, no, you can reuse the heat shield. And we all know you can't get those stupid flare fittings out of those gas valves. So I don't know what they use. But
and he's with Garland now?
Yeah, he's with Garland now. So
does he watch the show?
I don't know. We'll see.
Because just to make sure it's not a conflict of interest, I'm not going to mention that I have clamshell certified techs. I'm not going to mention
there's
that.
You go.
No need to mention that. I mean,
caramba.
You could edit that out later.
I ain't worried about it.
I'm out of here.
No, I was kidding.
So
either I'm leaving or I'm drinking more.
Let's talk about some of the guests we had, because we had a conversation yesterday about Luke. I love Luke. That is one ambitious
young man.
Oh yeah.
He texts me from time to time. He's working on something, runs ideas by me, and I'd love it. I don't know everything. I will never know everything. I may know some people that can give me information, but if you have a question on something you don't understand, reach out to me. Brent's reached out to me. Brent Hall, a couple other people reached out to me. I try to help everybody out. But Luke, that kid was working for a service company, went to do some in-house stuff. Now he's launching some service stuff. That kid is busy, man.
Yep, 3 years he's gonna take over Tampa.
You know what? I wouldn't put it past him because he is very ambitious and he's really good. I mean, he's really smart, young. We've had him on the show. He's reached out to me for not just technical support, but business support and just bouncing stuff off me. He's very fair with his pricing, for what he's doing and everything. And I'm really proud of him. I'm glad that he reaches out. And actually, I think that's exactly how you and I first chatted. I was working on a clamshell at a McDowell's, And you picked up the phone call, took the photos, and then we met up shortly after at NAFM, and there we go. Man, there's just so many connective tissue in this industry for all of us. You know,
I'm just gonna say this, right? So I guess our origin story as a group is really reflective of like our personalities. So you guys met over tech support. I met over Pat saying basically, "Hey, don't do that dumb crap in the video because you're gonna screw it up for me."
Pretty much, yeah. Rich popped up on my LinkedIn, so I sent him a connection, and we didn't really interact. But like one day, I'm like scrolling LinkedIn, and he's in his whaler uniform, and there's like a crane, and he's like walking under the unit. I'm like, oh shit, dude, don't do this. Like, I'm like, I love you trying to show your work, but like we work for a big company. Like, if you work for big companies, you understand this. They don't punish one person; they punish everybody. It's a blanket policy. It's not like, hey, you can't do this anymore. It's like nobody's doing this anymore, so stop. So I didn't want that to happen. So I had to have that. I reached out. I was polite and nice, and Rich understood. He understood. I've had to have that conversation with another technician in that same company in that same state. I think I don't even know if it may even be the same branch actually. No, he's further. No, gosh, he's further south. He's like in the Savannah area.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
So I was like, hey, dude, it's like, I love what you're doing, like, but please chill out because I don't want to shut down.
Yeah. It's just funny because like our origin story fits our personalities and our dynamic.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
I think your origin story is, be better described instead of origin story than more like villain arc. Remember, everyone, this is a happy hour industry episode.
Oh, yeah.
Every episode.
Yeah. There was a disclaimer. If you missed the disclaimer, you can like rewind tomorrow and watch it later tonight.
And we wash our hands first 30 seconds of the show.
There's somebody in the audience wondering how the hell we do a show together. You know that,
dude. There's oil, water, vinegar. None of those things mix.
Well, if you've been following my social media lately, Rich likes to get on there and be like, I'll post something like, real techs fix equipment, not lose weight.
Yeah.
Right.
I said real techs lose wrenches, not weight.
Yeah.
And flashlights.
Dude, he's
real techs don't get off, work Monday through Friday, right? And sit up behind the computer.
So the other day, he knew this was coming. He posted I'm ready to start appearing on some podcast. I was like, this is coming from the guy that doesn't show up for his own. I was waiting for someone to be like, damn, Pat, that was kind of mean.
At least 30% of the reason I even made the post was just so Pat can say something.
I've been so busy, I haven't even been able to patrol you guys' post, and you guys at least take it back to our chat and be like, Jason, I'm about to post this. You might want to intervene. We're looking for some intervention here.
Out of sight, out of mind. If you don't chime in every so often, we go haywire, bro.
Yeah, right. Hey, Jason, just to let you know, we're just burning everything down.
We've resorted to talk shit to each other's posts, and that's what we're doing from now on. Sorry about it.
We're back. Hey, bail.
It's funny. I was just cracking up. I was like, this dude really posted that? I was like he's doing this on purpose. He has to, and he was 100%.
Oh yeah, I definitely was. I was like, oh, Pat's gonna love this.
So if you are looking for guests, for technicians or for business owners, Rich is available for booking. It's only a $5.99 fee. I take $5.98 and I give him $1.
I was gonna say Pat gets 20%.
No, but if you want a guest to talk about transitioning from a tech to a business owner or talk about anything along those lines, please reach out to Rich. He's got a cool story. He's doing things a little differently. He's taking care of his guys, taking care of his customers. He's built something special over there, and
trying to
have him tell the story.
And hopefully it'll last forever.
Yeah, or at least until somebody writes us a check for $25 million. Then I don't care what they do after that.
He's got the number.
Now that sounds like sacrilege. I think we've been talking about not doing that for the last 2 years, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't have your overhead and your bills. I don't know.
No, I mean, honestly, if we ever did sell it, it would be down to my kids' decision. If they decide they don't want it and I can get a good number for it, I mean, I can't do this forever, right?
Yeah.
But as long as they want it, I don't care what the number is.
Well, that's what you're saying. You want to build something for your kids to take over and run. If they want to do it, fine. If they don't, okay. let's sell it. Here's some money. I'm gonna live comfortably till I'm not here, and then this is
Then
gonna
y'all
be
take
your
the
money.
risk. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and you're doing it for the right reasons. You're not doing it. I mean, you're doing it because you want that for your family. You're not doing it to get rich. You want something
Yeah.
to pass on. It's legacy. Yeah.
Well, remember, anything more than 49%, it ain't yours.
Yeah, no, I ain't giving away jack. I'm either giving it away all or nothing.
Nice. Yeah, just walk away. You don't want tied to it. You don't want your name. You don't want your face on it anymore. Like we signed this paperwork. I'm gonna pull my face off the website. It's now yours. Here's the login. See you later.
Basically, like I could not be the one if I did sell it to be like, oh, we want you to stick around and run it. I'm not a great employee. Never have been. And, and
Dude.
can you imagine me being an employee with a fat check that was put in the bank 3 months
Dude.
ago? Nah.
Rich
So
is like the love boat. He's out.
I'm a terrible employee too. I'm not gonna deny it. Like I rode in a car with Josh Whited from ICU. We went to Sefesa early in the year to start this off, and it's a 10-hour car ride from Indianapolis to Sefesa. And after the 10-hour car ride there and 10-hour car ride home, someone's like, "Would you ever hire Pat?" And he's like, "Hell no, I'm not enough manager to deal with that guy." I'm like, "Thanks,
Man,
Josh."
I love how you both just admit that you're horrible.
Oh, dude.
Let me
Oh,
just tell you
I've
that
never
I'm an
claimed anything
amazing and
else.
exemplary I'm an amazing employee.
I have high standards, and I think everybody should be to my standard. If they're not to my standard, they suck.
Yeah, see, my thing is so like I could hire Pat, but I'd be like, here's what you got to do, get it done, leave me alone. Like
Yep.
that's
It'd be
like one of
great.
my
It'd be
one of
great.
my guys, my top guy, Todd, he almost runs his own show. Like
Mhm.
unless there's something I absolutely need him to work in or take care of, he's gets his calls thrown on him. A lot of times customers that have known him forever might call him directly. And I look and he's working and tickets are closed and money is made and we have no callbacks. So I'm like, all right, cool.
Hey, listen. So I highlighted this comment because I'd like to talk about it. Transitioning from tech to owner, because I think a lot about transitioning from technician to facilities manager. So let's talk about tech. Let's talk about tech to owner. How did that work for you? And because you were an employee for a long time before you turned into an owner. What kind of struggles did you go through?
Oh, it's brutal. Going from tech to owner is dude,
It
pick a
sounds
level.
great. It looks
What
great
level
on
what
paper.
level do you want to know?
It looks
Well,
great.
Paper, it sounds great.
brutal should be just as big as worth it, but you got to get from brutal. You might never leave brutal, but you got to
Yeah.
get to worth it. And you at some point you decided it was worth. And I'm not asking for baggage or trauma. At some point, it was worth for you to leave being
Oh, it's
an employee to doing your own thing. And I'm not, there's a lot of reasons for it, and it can be a myriad of things, positive, negative. I'm not trying to lead you down any path here.
no, yeah, I got you. Yeah, I got you. No, so I mean, it's worth it every day, but it's brutal every day. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
at least the
Point-
stage that I'm in right now, you can't take one away from the other. I asked my mentor, how do I stop getting kicked in the teeth? And he said, buy a better mouth guard. So
Who was that? Was that Josh?
Josh, yeah, that was Josh.
Or
Yeah,
a better
sounds
jock
like-
strap. Jesus.
Sounds like something Josh would say.
yeah. So no, it's brutal, but it's worth it. But it's like I tell people, you have to want to do it for more than the money, at least in my opinion, right? Because like I get several people that reach out to me and they're like, I'm thinking about starting my own company, but also this other company offered me a position, running a department or building it, and they're going to pay me all this money.
Mentals aren't right.
And I'm like, if the thought of making more money as an employee or making good money as an employee is something that's stopping you from considering opening your own, then go do the employee thing, bro. Because
You're not ready.
because the thing is, I mean, like I've worked several times, 90 plus days straight, 12 hours a day just to catch up, can't catch up. You know what I mean? Had customers especially when I was starting out that, held back money. And I'm talking about, the money they held back is more money than I have in the bank at the moment. There's a lot of stressors that come up. There's stupid things, you know what I'm saying? You got your day planned, you got critical stuff, and then somebody's sick. I mean, there's nothing you can do about that. Screws your whole day up. I mean, there's so many things that go wrong all the time that if you don't have a reason other than money, at least in my opinion, to be doing it, you're gonna talk yourself out of doing it at some point. You're gonna walk away from it because, yeah, I mean, in 5, 10 years, then probably the money for me will be worth it. Right now, I mean, I'm not broke by any means, but I know people that are technicians with, my level of experience that are making more money take home right now than I am. But
Mm,
that's just what it is. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like I said, will that be the story in 5 years? No, not even close. But day to day, that 5 years, doesn't look that appealing. You know what I mean? If it's just a financial thing.
In 5 years, we'll be sitting on the beach somewhere having drinks, having this conversation. Be like, man, that was dumb.
Yeah. So, Rich, aside from so you've picked up some awesome technicians. You've turned your son into an amazing technician. You
Dude,
got some
forget
master
awesome, bro.
techs.
I have the best team in the state of South Carolina. I don't care what anybody says, bro.
Heard. Hell
I
yeah.
don't care what anybody. So, a buddy of mine asked one of my guys. He's like, "So how many calls do y'all get done in a day?" Because his buddy owns a service company also. And my
Mr.
guy's like,
Engineer.
"Well," he's like, "Me and Todd get 5 to 7 done depending." He's like, Owen, it gets probably 4 to 5 done depending, and Izzy gets 3 to 4 depending what everything is. And I mean, I don't want to finish the rest of the conversation now because you threw my buddy's name out there, but
That's all
what
right.
their guys get done, and it's not a bad thing, but he was just shocked at how much work my guys are getting done. You know what I mean? And I'm like, I've never told them you need to hit this target for calls, you need to hit this target for revenue, you need to hit this target for profit. Dude, they just get it done. And I'm always like, if I didn't have the team I had, bro, this would be a complete crap show. I mean, now it's only a partial crap show, but no, my team's the bomb. I tell them all the time too.
Well, the thing is, it's you don't set those expectations for them. They set those expectations for themselves. Like,
Themselves.
let them set that what they want, what they feel they need to accomplish, and let them do that. Let them, like you said, Todd runs it like it's his calls are like it's his business. So he owns it. He has respect for you. He has respect for the company and the customers. So he's going to own it, and he's going to want to do the best he can. He's going to want to do as much as he can, and you just reward him for doing a good job, and that's all it takes, man.
Yeah, you reward for doing a good job, like, I mean, I pay well, you know what I mean, especially considering my size.
Mm-hmm.
We're very competitive in our pay. We give, we have insurance, we got 401k and all that. But then, like, I do stupid stuff like randomly text my guys, yo, use the company card and get yourself lunch today, or might send them a $50 Visa gift card in the mail. Like, to me, it's honestly stuff that's like so stupid. Like, you know you're spending 15 bucks on lunch today. What's 15 bucks in all the money you've made me for the day or whatever? But to my guys, they're telling people that they used to work with about me buying them lunch, here and there, like it's the biggest thing in the world. I
No pizza
interviewed a
parties.
guy. I interviewed a guy, and he was like, "Yeah, one of your guys was telling me that every so often you buy them lunch and this and that," and I just thought that was the coolest thing, like, way to show appreciation. And I'm like, it's so insignificant financially compared to what we're doing, but I just try to be intentional. I mean, and I tell my guys probably every time I talk to them that I appreciate them, and I'm like, and I'm not just saying it, I'm like, I really do, because I can do this crap without y'all.
You don't
Well,
have. Go ahead. Go ahead.
You got so
Yeah.
I think honestly, I think those little things are special. I know
Mhm.
that us three have joked about companies having pizza parties. That's the industry joke.
Yeah.
But do you ever feel that are you scared that you're going to get so big you can't do that? Because I mean, at some point, do you even want to get that big where you can't do that? I mean, is there a happy medium for you? You put a lot of passion into these people. It's like a 15-year mortgage. You're putting all the principal up front. I switched from a 30-year to a 15-year. Sorry for the analogy. And I realized that, I'm a 30-year. You pay a lot of interest up front. You get to save more money. You get to have fun for yourself, and you spend 30 years paying that mortgage. But if you do a 15-year like I'm doing now, you do the hard shit now, and you put the interest forward, and you know that you're going to pay this off quicker, and then you're going to get to enjoy your stuff later. So do you want to? You're doing things that everyone appreciates and loves, and I know I appreciate when my company does that. At some point, you're going to be like, you might get to the point where you can't do that. You might have so many employees. You might be a conglomerate that's so big. How do you feel about that? Because we've all been through that.
So one of the things I believe, and again, I don't know what I don't know, right?
Sure.
But at the end of the day, if my pricing is right, I can do whatever I want, right? So if I know that we're spending X amount per year on employee spiffs, I just got to make sure that my margins every year will cover, give or take, X amount in employee spiffs. So like one of the things I do is when we do projects, like walk-in installs or anything big, the team that's out doing that job gets lunch on, on my dime, on the company dime. And I'll also buy, Gatorades and fill up the cooler and all that crap. Well, I mean, I factor that in whenever I give a bid for a job. You know what I mean? I'm not like,
Nice.
okay, I'm
That's
making
smart.
this much money and then now let me minus what all this is going to cost me out of the bottom line. It's like I've got this much that's going to be invested in labor, this much in materials, and it's going to cost me more or less this much to buy my team lunch for 3 days, 5 days, whatever we're going to be on the job. That goes all into my number. And then I'm like, now I got to make X. So this is what we're going to do the job for within this price range. And if we can't, if the customer doesn't want it for that price, if we're too high, fine. You know what I mean? I'm not going to take every job that comes my way. And, I'm doing my best to implement all that stuff now, make it a standard practice. So as we grow, it's not something that we look at as an actual expense on the P&L. I want it to look more like an investment in the P&L, right? Like, if you're buying the Gatorades, the waters, and the lunch for your team, you know how hard your team works. You know what I mean? Like you get there in the morning and you're supplying everything. They've got that box off the truck quick. They start ripping up panels. You got a 50-foot box built by lunchtime. You know what I mean? No exaggeration. So you do stuff like that, it's an investment. I think what happens
Yeah.
is, a lot of people look at it the wrong way. You know what I mean? And especially smaller companies too, they start with a price and then see how they can make the price work. But what you have to do is look at your costs and then base your pricing off of what your costs are. So I'm just gonna try to keep doing that for as long as I can.
Nice, nice. And then would you say that where would you be without AI? I mean, let's not say where would you be, but how do you implement AI? What's the percentage of how you use AI in your business? Is it important to you? Is it
Yeah.
moving the needle financially? Is it like having an employee, $20, $200 a month? I pay $100 a month for Claude and about $20 a month for ChatGPT, and that's
about where
cheaper
I'm at.
that's cheaper than paying for an $80,000 employee.
It's cheaper than a therapist too.
That's how I
So
justify that stuff too.
so AI has been great on different levels. Again, now anybody who's going to use AI is nowhere near perfect, and if you don't tweak it, it can become an echo chamber, tell you you're right when
Or
you're wrong. So
verify it.
Trust but
Or
verify.
verify. Trust and verify. There you
exactly.
go, Pat. Yeah.
But one of the things I use AI for, I mean, I use it to help with my emails, or any message I have to send somebody. Um, and like what I've done is I tell AI, I want you to sound like me. Just make this email easier to read because I type the way I talk, and when it comes out on
Yeah.
paper, it's choppy as hell. You know what I mean? So I'll be like, don't lose my style, but make it smooth, and it'll do stuff like that. I use it to build all kind of pricing tools. Actually, I had a pricing tool or pricing structure I was using, and I threw it into Claude and Chat GPT, and it improved it. I'm making a whole lot more money now, with some of the
Nice.
tweaks it made and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot that you can do with AI. It's also a good quick Google search, on steroids. I used AI to tell me how to. I had to change some pulley sizes on a unit that had airflow issues, and I told AI, the unit is this size and it was put in place with a unit that was originally this size, this much smaller. The ductwork was never upgraded. This is the problems we're having. I gave it the measurements of the pulleys that were on it. It did some calculations, and for a year that unit has had no freeze up issues, and it had freeze up issues every year since it was put in, like for 3 or 4 years. So you can use it for a whole lot of stuff.
So in my AI, I used a philosophy in my Claude and in my I changed the personalizations on my Chat GPT, and then in my instructions and direction and descriptions of all my projects, I use the phrase "KISS philosophy," and I
Mhm.
explained to AI that KISS is keep it simple, stupid. Whenever we're doing something, apply my KISS philosophy, and if I'm trying to improve something, I say apply Kaizen, which is continuous improvement, which is a Japanese concept of industrial work and supply chain and convey, stuff like that. But yeah, same thing. Make it sound like me. I did that a lot, and then at some point, I was just like, "Listen, me is KISS. Keep it simple, stupid." And now when I use ChatGPT to build my projects and things like that for Claude, it just says using your KISS philosophy. So yeah, it's super important. And I can appreciate that. I know we talked a lot about, people saying our jobs are not going to, they're not going anywhere, right?
Bro,
And
my sorry to cut you off, but my Chat GPT is so used to talking like me. I don't remember what I put in it. Yeah, I think I had put a post that somebody put and was like, how accurate is it? There was literally in the response the sentence, "That's stupid as hell." I was like, yo.
Do you ever get mad and like cuss at your chat? Like it's like it does. Like mine will like do something stupid and it drives me nuts, and I just like start like losing my shit at it.
I have a coworker that curses at his AI, and I guess in his personalizations he told it to curse back. So he likes to tell his AI how stupid it is when it messes up, but it likes to also tell him how stupid he is when he messes up. And I think that's the weirdest thing, but it's funny to watch. It's funny to watch.
Dude, I had Chat GPT tell me it wouldn't do something. I don't even remember what it was. It was something simple, and it was like, "Nah, but I'll tell you how to do it." I'm like, hold on, what?
It does some weird things. Like it won't do some things, but like there's ways around it. Like I was trying to do some stuff I probably shouldn't have been doing. I'm not gonna say what I was doing. It was,
oh Lord,
it'd probably get me on some. I don't know. It wouldn't get me on any watch list, but people would think differently.
Oh my Lord,
and it wouldn't do it, and I had to figure out a way to prompt it to do it, and eventually it did what I wanted to do. So.
Yeah, there's two scenarios where that happens. Like today, I was trying to joke around about giving you a doctor's note that I wouldn't make it tonight. So it thought that I was trying to like really make a real doctor's note. I'm like, no. and then sometimes I ask it to do things, and then me as a tech, I start over explaining things and stuff, and then it's like, yeah, no, you can't do that if that's why you're doing it. I'm like, oh, well, that's not why I'm doing it, and then it'll do it for me. So it's like, say less.
Yeah, that I've noticed because like I've like I've run like some say like philosophical things like into chat, and I'll be like, what this thought about whatever, and it'll be like, what does it say, like it flags for like potential discrimination or whatever. I'm like, yo, it's just a talking point, like give me feedback. Oh, okay, yeah, if it's just a talking point and you're not really a racist
or a bigot,
these are my thoughts on it. I'm like, dog.
Pat, I think you got to run that disclaimer at the beginning, in the middle, and the end.
Yeah. I have to do something. This is off the record. This
is First Amendment shit right here, guys.
That's funny. Yeah, chat can be a curse and a blessing. Like I said, mine won't want to do something, dude. I'm like, why do I pay for you if you won't do the simplest things? And it's like, I'm sorry to let you down. I'm like,
you see where it's thinking? It shows you what it's thinking while it's trying to.
Yeah.
And it's like, user's upset. I think user is mad. I better apologize. Should we apologize? And I'm just looking at it think, and I'm just like, man, it's just as messed up as we are. There's some first world problems right here, man.
Chat's gonna need a therapist.
So we're talking about chat. So I took the chat. I took our comment log. I copied and pasted it, and I put it into chat. I said, "Hey, pick one comment, and I need them for a winner." So I did this, and I have the log. I can send it over. So Brent Hall picked your comment. You're gonna win the swag bag from Colpack in Quezon. DM me your address, and I'll get that sent over in the next couple of days. You may have to remind me because I'm terrible about shipping stuff, but it's a swag bag full of hats, stickers, solenoid magnet, some wrenches, some Allen keys for the service valves on condensing units. So I just want to say shout out to Brent Hall. Thanks, man. The big giveaway will go live in the next couple of days, probably Friday when I release the episode, and we'll have how to win on that one. But I just wanted to go ahead and do that real quick before I forgot. But I said I was going to do it, and if you know me, I will forget in a heartbeat.
Nah.
So, but no, I put it in chat. I can send the log over and verify it if you want. But no, chat, man, it's fun. I've been trying to rely on it less for images. Like I was using it to make thumbnails, and like everybody's thumbnail looks the same. It's the same color scheme, the same text scheme. I'm like, I gotta quit doing this. Like,
It's really obvious now when someone makes an ad, like
Mhm.
that schedule that I made you. It looks so busy, right? And like everything AI makes is almost like
It's
a
cookie
copy.
cutter.
No, it's cookie cutter. But what I noticed, just like anything, is that this is the style of stuff that it puts out. Like the whole thing now with how busy like advertisements are, you could just tell that it's AI.
It's way too much going on.
Create this ad or create this flyer or create this thing, and it's super busy. I mean, they look good, they're accurate, there's nice detail, but it is honestly like the artwork is like, okay, I know that's AI. And you know, just like I was tripping about the whole random dashes in the middle of
the end dashes. He
the
lost his
dashes.
He lost
I put
his
that in my
mind.
personalization. Stop putting M dashes. And then even Rich was like he's like, it says it's okay or it's normal. It's like, dude, tell me one time in your life that you weren't combining two words when you use the dash that you use the dash. Oh, it wasn't. It was a lie. So you know, I think AI is doing a certain thing that it's like a fad right now, and then later on, I just feel like it's just like anything else in society. It's there's phases, right?
Well, you're telling it, hey, I want a social media post. It's trying to do what's trendy, so that's it. Just automatically just throws it in there. I think.
Oh, yeah, it does, but it just seems like everyone's stuff looks the same.
Oh yeah,
and
the images thing, like I'll use it to create an image. I'm like, make this less busy. This looks like all the other chat slop out busy. There.
Here's my daughter. Everybody say hi to my daughter.
She's like, get me out of here. I always tell her, I was like, this looks like the rest of the chat slop I see on the internet.
Oh, it's number 4 of 4.
4 of 4. They finally got it right, so they stopped.
What's the other thing chat does? So if you want to make a quick meme, so now instead of using ChatGPT, I use Google. It does banana or whatever the model is or the version it uses to make images, and it's like this. ChatGPT on average takes about a minute or two to make its image, but Google will make
first world problems.
First world problem.
I don't have a minute for you to make an image. Now, sometimes chat will get on my nerves because I'll use it to design like marketing flyers and stuff that I send out. And then I'll be like 2.5 hours into explaining how to redesign it. And I'm like, I could have paid somebody at this point.
So, Quentin, if I use ... that means me being a condescending smartass.
So you boys know that I use ... before I say LOL at the end of everything I'm saying is funny, right?
Yeah.
So ... supposed to be a continuation of what your conversation is, and I learned that back in the day, but I still do that. But
I just use it when I'm trying to get my point across of being a smartass. Of it ... It's kind of end a sentence. And most of the time when I end a sentence in ... no one ever responds, so they know what I'm trying to do, and they're like, we're not feeding into this shit.
You know, society is getting horrible. We're gonna get to the point where instead of laughing, we're gonna be like LOL or lol. It's like whatever ... and walk off like it was a flex.
This could have been an email.
Our society is digitally broken, man.
Oh, dude, for sure. It's only getting worse. It's only getting worse. Before long, you're just gonna be able to think, and it's gonna spit it out for you. And like, cool. I didn't have to use my fingers.
It is 9-ish, fellas.
Jason's ready for bed. It's lights out time.
You know, I didn't take my sleeping medication or nothing.
He's raw dogging it. We can get off here. I just want to thank everybody for being a part of this for last 4+ years, 200 episodes. If you guys don't do social media or you don't do anything like this, it can be a pain in the butt. There's days where you hate it. There's days where you love it. But you know, I always go through periods where I don't want to do it anymore. And then I'll get a text message from somebody, you know, like, hey, I found this job because of you, or I learned this because of something you guys said, or I follow you, Rich and Jason. I appreciate what you guys are putting out there. And it's like, okay, I am doing this for the right reasons. We are making a difference. We are, you know, showing people that there's a different trade out there. You don't have to be just a normal HVAC guy. You don't have to be a normal electrician or plumber. You can come work in the restaurants and do it all yourselves. And I love this industry. It's gave me purpose and passion, and I'm glad I get to share it with everybody.
Love it.
Yeah, what he said.
Jason, you generally have words of wisdom, or is that the sleeping medicine talking?
No, it's It's been great, Pat, and I appreciate you extending the invitation and everything. I know I haven't had the bandwidth to keep up with it and whatnot, and it's your dream, and I love the passion and I love the impact we're making and whatnot. And I always tell people that, in my little amount of contribution that I make to what you're doing in the industry and everything, it's all about promoting the trades. And I tell people, although everyone's freaking out about AI taking their jobs, blue collar is not safe. It is not. We are understaffed in all levels of industry that we need for the infrastructure in this country. And if businesses and government will find a way to get the job done. And it's not AI replacing employees. It'll be other technicians and employees with a different flag patch on their shoulder that came from somewhere else to do the job. There's plenty of work here to do. There's plenty of money to receive and to make a living and everything. And I say, I'm not saying anything anyone else hasn't said, like Mike Rowe, Dirty Jobs. Blue collar is the next generation of millionaires. It honestly is. While AI is chasing after everyone else's profession, be unique, be strange, embrace the technology, use it, abuse it, learn it, and do what you do. And as long as you're doing what you love, you're going to be all right. You're going to be all right.
I'm just waiting on Rich to become a millionaire of a beach house so we can go on vacation.
Yeah, Rich, you're paying for everything. Yeah, Rich, you are paying for everything.
I want a house. I'm buying a house on the beach and a house in the mountains somewhere in Tennessee. I'm gonna buy a mountain house.
That's close. I'm going to Gatlinburg in probably 8 weeks for my son's 21st birthday. That's where he wants to go. So we're going to go there for a long weekend. I love Gatlinburg. He wants to go smoke cigars and drink Taurus moonshine, and that's what we're going to do for 4 days. So
sweet Jesus, I'm like, who says that? That's great. That's mighty American of you, sir. I love it. No, people have told me that they're like, I'm going to go to Gatlinburg, and I'm just like, for a Civil War reenactment? Do there? And don't get me wrong, I love historical events and stuff like that. But I don't. People say they're going certain places.
I don't think I've ever done anything historical.
No,
in Gatlinburg. Have you?
No.
I've never been to Gatlinburg. I'm just saying. It sounds like a historic place.
I do the Cades Cove, the road, but like there's like historic like churches and like like villages and stuff in the mountains. But that's about the only.
It's not like going to St. Augustine though.
No,
it's not like that.
It's
touristy, bro.
It's go-karts, it's mountain coasters, it's bears, it's.
And is this where they have the whiskey run?
Well, they have all the moonshine things, all the flavored moonshine.
Tennessee's moonshine and Kentucky's whiskey,
bourbon. Yeah. You pay $5 and you get a coupon for $5 off, and you get to do samples. And you're only supposed to do one a day per place, but they don't ever check, so you just like keep going through $5.
So, what's the most you've seen or participated?
Dude, I've done like 10 in one day.
You are a rule breaker.
It's terrible. It's terrible.
You're done. I'm writing you up.
Nope. All right, guys. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Brent Hall, hit me up. I will get that sent over in the next few days. The big giveaway will be live. I got some more stuff coming in. I'll get some pictures of that. But I just want to thank everybody, man. It's been fun. Like I said, there's days I hate it. There's days I love it. But I wouldn't want to be anywhere else besides Wednesday night chilling with you guys.
Word.
See ya.
All right, y'all.
If you guys would, please consider subscribing, rating, and reviewing the podcast. It really helps us grow and helps us know which direction to move in. Also, if you have any suggestions for guests, please email me at commercialkitchenchronicles@gmail.com. Or if you want to be a guest, email me. Love to have you guys on. Thanks a lot. See you next week.